I frankly don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. I don't know how much longer my friends can keep doing this. Pretend I'm not eating a toaster strudel. That is super exemplary of everything I'm about to say right now. But me and my friends are in our 30s. We're college educated. We work in the tech industries, marketing, and either our jobs have been replaced by AI or our employers have let us go to cut the numbers before the holidays or whatever it may be, in anticipation of a quite different economy that we're about to experience. And I don't know how much more I can do it. I don't know how much more I can do it. We're expecting all these tariffs. We're gonna see retaliatory tariffs from other countries. I already cannot afford to live. I can't afford to pay my student loans. I can't afford to pay the credit card debt that I've had to take out. When I got COVID, I got a bunch of medical debt. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm not this type of person. I am so resourceful. We are the fucking resume coaches, dude. We are the fucking managers. We are the people in charge. And now it's either you're a fucking billionaire, you're a CEO of a company, or you're fucking unemployed, I swear to God. And if you are employed, you're like terrified of getting let go. My friends and I are looking around at each other. We're like so smart. We've always had our shit together. We've always had money. Like, we're all depleted. We're like beyond depleted, and I don't know how much worse it could possibly fucking get. And I don't know what they want us to do about it. I can't even fucking imagine being younger than me and trying to get a job. At this point, like, I have so much debt from school, and I think I have to go back. I think I have to go back to school. I'm hoping I can get a scholarship or something, but my field of marketing has very quickly been replaced by AI. One of my last roles, I was training AI tools. So, like, which, as an aside, I just saw a content writing position that was simply to train AI. And they were paying $20 an hour. And they required a master's. I'm not even fucking kidding. I have a picture of it somewhere. Yeah, all these job postings are like, you need a master's in, like, exceptionally specific field of study, and in taxation of foreign countries or something. It's like, what? And then they pay like $20 an hour. Anyway, all of the pay offerings for my field are now what they were when I started in the field, right? So, like, when I started at, I don't know, like $60,000 or whatever. That is now the fucking cap at these places. That is a cap. What do you want me to do? You want me to die? You want me to die? It feels like my government wants me to fucking die. If you don't feel like that, congratulations. You made it.
Hello everyone, this is Emmanuel Cook. We will be reacting to a new video today, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's get into the video.
What I've noticed that's happened since the pandemic is that companies and corporations will have a therapist come in, right, and work with employees because they're burned out. And after I talk to them, basically it becomes very clear to me that they're underpaid and they're overworked. So they're not burnt out, they are exploited. And so often new clients will come to me and say, well, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I'm overwhelmed. And they basically just tell me what it's like for them to live their life and watch TV and not be able to afford their rent or afford food. So no, you're not depressed, you're being exploited. And so leave it up to Gen X to tell the truth. And thank you for this comment, because is this living, or are we responding to abnormal situations? Because end-stage capitalism is not mental illness. As I love being a therapist, and I think all of us need a therapist. I have a therapist. But I can't treat poverty, and I can't treat genocide.
You know, you go to the doctor to fix something that's already broken, and they're like, we're going to have to break it the rest of the way to fix it. You're like, wait a minute. Can I get a little split? I'm already broke. Now you want to put me in a cast? And then I'm going to need physical therapy and mental therapy. You're going to have me broke for the next 4 years. Then I got medical bills I ain't going to be able to afford to pay on top of everything else. And then you got the eggs high, and then they got the flu going around. I'm going to be out of toilet paper. I ain't going to be able to wipe my butt, and then I probably can't even do it on my own because you got me broke in a cast. This is an episode, one of them hospital shows. I can't even remember right now. I'm stressing. I don't like this plan. This is a medical plan I don't approve of. I'm gonna need some backup on this one, because I don't like the way things is going. I'm gonna need another hospital and another quote, because right now I don't like the way things are working out. I just wanted a splint.
I know what I said about not making videos without makeup, but this cannot wait. I just went to go get coffee. It's 8:10 a.m. Why do I see 3 new homeless encampments out in my neighborhood? I live in the Valley. I live in West Valley. Mayor Karen Bass, what are you doing? It's more homeless people. I left to go back to Bali for 6 weeks. I come back. It's exponentially more homeless people than it was before. Not only that, but I thought we cleaned up the whole stroll. If y'all don't know, it's certain streets in LA where it's a lot of schmostitution. I thought we cleaned a lot of that up. They're back. Oh, I seen multiple this morning. And so this is an indicator of the economy. This is, some people are just bums. I seen a whole block, bro, Tent City, and they was just sleeping in, chilling, and littering too. Because I seen them throwing wrappers, throwing bottles, just all over the sidewalk, just trashed. But to see the 304s back outside is a greater indicator of what is to come with the economy. And this not okay. And I know that this is going to be a nationwide issue, but on a city, county, and state level, Amelia Padilla, sorry, that's who the person is. You are our council person for this part of the Valley. What are you doing? Karen Bass, what are you doing? Governor Newsom, what are you doing? Kamala and Joe, y'all not doing shit. And that's why in 2040 you should vote for Nina. But it's really sad because at this point, I know I don't have enough decorum or funding to run in 2028. But this country needs a real leader who give whoopings. Because how you outside just bumming it up and you littering?
Y'all, so today I'm paying my rent, right? And I go to my bank and I get a $2,100 money order. My rent is roughly about $2,200 and some change. And so I called them because I wanted to know, like, would they accept the $2,100 and basically apply that balance to my account, and I pay the remainder balance with my other account, with my other card, right? Online, because they don't accept partial payments online. You have to have that full balance on your account or they will not accept the money, right? So yeah, I called and I was like, hey, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pay $2,100 for my rent. Is it okay if you guys accept the cashier's check and clear the $2,100 off my account, so that way I can make the remainder $117 on my other account, so that way the full balance could be, paid? And they're just like, no, we can't accept anything more than $100 less than your rent. And I'm just like, okay, so I only owe $117. I'm gonna pay that on my card, on my other card, so that way it could take care of the remainder balance. She was like, no, you have to either get a money order or a cashier's check to go ahead and fulfill that balance. We cannot accept the $2,100 check that you're trying to give us because it's more than $100 that's due. And I'm just like, y'all can't honor this $2,100 that I'm about to give y'all. And I paid the $117 on my card from my other account on the portal. And she was like, no, that's considered a partial payment, and you owe $117, and we can't, if it was $100, then we will be able to accept the $2,100 check. And I'm just like, girl, I'm so fucking sick of this company, y'all. So fucking sick of this company that I went through. So now I have to go to Walmart to get a money order for the $117. So now I'm taking my ass to Walmart. Yeah, so I literally just had to go out of my way to get a whole $118. Well, actually, it was supposed to be like $117.30, I believe, but I got 118. And I hope they don't trip about that, because they be saying, oh, nothing more, nothing less. And I'm just like, I'm so sick of this company, y'all. I'm so sick of them. I pay, so my rent fluctuate, right? So my water is tied into the rent, so my rent fluctuate roughly about $2,100 every month, and my rent is about to go up this month. Yeah, it goes up this month, and I'm just like, y'all, if y'all can afford to buy a home, go ahead and do so, because rent is a whole freaking ripoff, okay? It is a fucking ripoff. And then these companies are so money hungry, y'all. You know how you have that grace period to pay no later than the 5th of each month? Well, with the company that I'm going through, you have to pay no later than the 3rd of each month. If you pay late, you have to pay $100 late fee. So yeah, my rent is what, 4 days late? So I have to pay $100 late fee or whatever. And I'm just like, a fucking ripoff. I'm so sick of this company.
I just wanted to jump on here partly because, of course, you know, we're dealing with old landlords, which I wasn't gonna make this just because I feel like it's kind of one of those subjects where there is like two sides of every story. So it's been a very emotional day just because it's just really, really hard. But the one thing that I will say is, if you're a landlord, how about you try and have a little respect towards some tenants that actually are trying. I get there's tenants out there that do not care, but I will say that it is such a hard economy to live in, and it is absolutely crazy to me that you have these landlords that are literally taking advantage of people that are already struggling or are already dealing with a lot. Since when did we live in a world that you honestly can barely make ends meet and stuff? But not even just that, where did common sense go? I don't even get it. I literally do not. And so if there's anybody out there that is just struggling with the whole rental, we cannot buy right now. We're not there yet, which absolutely sucks because we have been trying for 10 years, and I'm to the point where we're kind of trying everything, so it's not like it's that's why I've been trying really hard on here and everything, just because, and I've been doing pretty good for myself. I've really, really, really been trying. So if you're watching this, definitely take this as something to keep going. We have so much going on and I am so overwhelmed, but quite honestly, maybe by some miracle something would work out. But I just will say, if you are a landlord, try to have a little bit of respect towards the people that actually are trying, because believe me, there are people out there that aren't out there to trash your places or anything like that. We are just trying to survive. Literally, that's all we're trying to do. And I can't express this enough. This economy just is absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's kind of my rant for today, just because I felt like I just needed to say something about it. And yeah, I just don't even know. I don't understand most of it. And I get that there is sometimes where people go through and maybe take advantage of certain situations, or I know everybody's different, but honestly, as a mom of 5 kids, it is absolutely the hardest thing to even find decent rentals alone. So that alone is just really, really hard. I'm so stressed out. But yeah, is anybody there? Is it just me, or is anybody else just very stressed out with just life in general?
Eggs are $10, y'all. Eggs are $10. I went into the store yesterday to get some eggs because I'm down to my last 2, and they're $10 for 12 eggs. I eat eggs almost every day, and literally they have went up so much in a week. And there hardly are no eggs They were in packs of 6. So the 6 might have been $10, but I remember just only seeing 6 packs. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm not going to be eating eggs this week. I eat eggs almost every day. And I can't even imagine now we are in a state of eggs are now a delicacy.
They're never gonna call a train to take us to the bad place. They can't, because we're already here. This is the bad place.
A quick reminder, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and let's continue the video.
I know that now that Cheeto is in power, things are gonna get worse. But even before he was there, can someone please explain to me what the hell is wrong with the job market? I myself am confused. I've been applying to jobs for, I'm not even gonna say months, years. But let's just say months, right? Months. I can't even get an interview. There's so many LinkedIn ads and so many job ads. Who is actually hiring though? Are you guys putting ads up for funsies? Like, I'm so confused. And I can tell that nobody wants to train anymore. Nobody wants to train. And I know I've heard like, oh, it's because it's costly. But I'm sorry, what do you want me to do? Y'all are looking for experience upon experience upon experience. Who's going to give me the experience? Who is going to give me the experience if not somebody who's going to train me? Hello? Like, Market is so bad right now. I'm like, I just need a new job. But no one is hiring. Everyone is hiring and no one is hiring at the same time. What will it take? Do I have to go beg at your front door? Do I have to call you 1,000 times? What does it take anymore to get a job? Oh my goodness. And I graduated 2023, 2025. Please. I don't understand. Can you guys start training again? I can't have 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 plus experience, 10 years experience if no one has trained me. I don't understand. I can barely get an interview. Like, I'm not even kidding when I say I haven't gotten an interview since I started reapplying for jobs again. And that was like fall. I don't understand. And like, I have a whole story time too on like that's for a different video. But yeah, what the hell is wrong with the job market? What the hell is wrong?
So for the first lady, all you have to do is to learn new skills. So I am starting an AI podcast. It is really good so far. Like, guys, it'll be really good podcast. Extremely insightful and all of that stuff. And so I am using AI to build something, right? So yeah, it's a perfect example.
I don't know if this is gonna make sense out loud, but despite popular opinion, at least for me, it's so ironic when I hear people say that, you know, if you're happy and rich, you probably spend a lot of money, but I really do feel like I've actually spent more money when I'm sad and or depressed than when I'm happy. And that's just because of things like not wanting to go outside, right? So I end up ordering food or, I don't know. I'm really not a person that tries to buy my way out of things, but sometimes I do, like, I will shop for things that I don't necessarily need, I guess. And I notice it later on when I'm like, why do I have 3 concealers that, like, I'm probably not going to use or, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know. To me, I just find that when I'm sad, I end up spending more and wasting more than when I'm happy. When I'm happy, I don't really need much, right? I'll go outside and that'll be enough for me. But I don't know. Life is just weird.
Anybody have any natural remedies to relieve stress and anxiety and the feeling of being overwhelmed? If so, comment below, let me know. Because yeah, I just went to the doctor and she said you're literally stressed. Like, let me know, chat.
I want to know, how much are y'all spending weekly on your groceries? And how many people are in your family? So I have 2 kids and it's me, and we spend about $170 a week on just groceries. That is not including if I want to go out to eat or nothing. No, this is week for that week, what I'm going to cook for that week, take to work, all that type of stuff. How much do you spend weekly on groceries? I also want to know how much your rent is, preferably if you have a 2-bedroom apartment, because I'm curious to know, like, what state you live in, how expensive it is there, because I feel like here in North Carolina it's expensive, but it might be more somewhere else. Like, I'm just curious.
So I know that now that it's 2025, it's been a hot minute since the pandemic, but can we talk about making companies repay their PPP loans, please? 40% of all job listings now are ghost job listings, and the reason is because companies don't have to pay back their loans if they're actively hiring. But the average job now has 150 to 250 applicants, and it's just absurd to me that these companies have been making record profits without having to pay back any of their loans or without even paying taxes half the time. It now takes the average job seeker 3 to 6 months to get a new job because of the ridiculous standards a lot of these companies are having. And the reason they have these high standards is because they're trying to avoid paying back their PPP loans. So can we please start making 2025 the year that companies have to actually pay taxes and pay their PPP loans again? It's not like they're hiring people anyway. They're laying everyone off right now. So can we normalize making companies pay taxes and repay their debt, please, in 2025? Thank you.
So I'm curious, of all walks of life, what besides groceries are you struggling to afford right now in the economy? Drop it in the comments below and see if anybody has any suggestions to help you with that. We're all out here struggling together and we need to work together. Stay blessed and stay happy. It's almost Friday. Have a best day.
Does anyone else have full-blown meltdowns over money? Financial meltdowns like a fucking toddler. We were driving in our car the other day and we started hearing this like funny noise. It sounded like a helicopter was like above us. And we're like, oh, maybe it's the road. And then we're like, oh my God, fuck, it's the car. And then we got out of the car and it smelled like rubber, plastic, like something's rubbing on each other. It smelled so bad. And I just took this car to the shop a month ago and spent $2,000 on it. And interest rates are just fucking insane right now for cars. Like, we do need a new car or like a different car, but I can't justify the interest rates right now. And so I had a fucking meltdown. I was like, are you fucking serious? Not again. Why is life like this? Like, my body was like shaking and it just felt like the world was ending. I fucking hate being an adult and dealing with things that go wrong financially. It never ends, never ends, never ends.
I appreciate you guys watching the video today. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.